I'm James Lush. I present Saturday Breakfast on 7:20 ABC Perth. We actually start at 6 in the morning for those keen to get up early. And the show has a bit of everything. I mean, the whole aim of the show is to reflect what people do at the weekend. So there's a bit of surfing, there's a bit of fishing at the beginning, of course your weekend weather forecast. Then we'll look at one of the top movies of the week. And then we'll talk about some of the events that you might be interested in going to see. We get a news review from one of the top journalists in WA who'll come in and give his view on some of the stories that have been out there. Then we have some thought-provoking material, the idea being it's the weekend, but you get a chance to think about some of the issues that are going on in the world. A little bit later on in the programme we have the big interview. That's with a major celebrity or someone big in Perth that is in town. And then some live music, which is always fun, trying to promote something that is over here in WA that you might not know about. That's always good. And then of course between 9 and 10, Roots and Shoots, the forte in many ways, because being a garden lover, it's just magnificent. Well, people think I'm a garden lover. The thing is, I'm not, but I've been doing the show now for 3 years, and slowly but surely it's starting to go in. That's between 9 and 10. I think the show's pretty good. I love doing a show. I think I'm very lucky. The reason it seems to work is because I have a whole week to prepare for it. Everybody else has to do the daily grind of one show after another and this treadmill of shows. I have a little bit of time to work out what's going to work, what's not going to work, and hopefully choose the real quality guests and make sure that they're all in the studio with me and adding something for the listener. This year we're doing something completely different. We're heading from 35 degrees plus to, what, by the looks of it, minus 35. We're going back to the UK, and it'll be the first time that we've gone back to the UK for a Christmas in the last 7 years. 2 of our kids have never seen snow. So that'll be exciting for them, since it seems to be snowing all the time back in the UK at the moment. So they'll be seeing the cold for the first time, and we'll be able to see family and friends and do something that we haven't done, well, for 7 years. I think Perth is one of the best cities in the world to live. I think it's a great shame that it's not regarded as the best city in the world to live, and I think it could easily get there if only there was a little bit more vision from not just the people in power, but also from the population who might embrace that change. One of the things that I would love to see in 2011 is a move towards more sustainable living. I'm a big shouter of the fact that we should be doing so much more here in WA. We have one of the sunniest cities in the world, one of the windiest cities in the world, and I really believe that with a bit of encouragement and a bit of vision from the top, we could be doing a lot more so that people look to Perth not just as a great place to live, but a place that was leading the way in tackling some of the major issues today. A few years ago when we came to Perth, I recognised that potentially it was on the crest of a wave. I didn't realise that that wave was going to be quite the wave that we've seen. But where Perth goes from now is anyone's guess, and I guess it depends on the people as to where it goes. It has the potential to be one of the greats in the world, if the people want it to be. And we are isolated, of course, but there is so much potential. You know, it is a magnificent place to live. It is a bit of a secret. When people get here, they say, how come I never knew about this? Why didn't I come here first rather than to the East Coast? We've got to bang a drum a bit more. We've got to say, look, Perth is the place to come. It's your first choice, not your second or third choice. It's your first choice, because when people get here, as we all know, it's an amazing place.